Happy Sunday. Welcome. We're going to be doing all the zodiac signs, you versus them, Aries through Pisces, quick readings, just taking a glance at what you may have going on with yourself and another person. Say what's up to me as you get in here. I hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling lovely. Let me see who I have in here. Hey, I can't read that far. Oh my gosh. James. Hey, Sam. Hey, 10, whatever. I can't read the rest of your name. What's up? Okay, so I'm gonna get my cards ready and just chit chat while everybody gets the notification and the room fills up. I have, oh, you know what? I don't think I have a lighter up here. I was gonna light some incense here, but I do not have a lighter. So you're gonna have to give me a second to find a lighter here. Okay, I also have my water. Good morning to you too, Kelly. Hey, Queen. What's up? Happy Sunday. Oh my gosh. Also, it's like roasting freaking hot in here right now. Or maybe that's just me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get my cards ready and I'm real quick gonna find a lighter. Hey, Lee. Hey, Lucky. Woo! Ooh, the energy's feeling good to me, so I hope the readings are good. If you haven't yet, I have released Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo so far, and the other 6 zodiac signs will be coming out this week and next, so be on the lookout for that. And let me grab a lighter and see. Hold on a second. See if I can find a lighter. Okay. Okay. Thank you. You love my top. Thank you. I don't know why I did that. That was weird. But thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so excited about wearing these pants today because I could not fit into these pants for like the past year. And I've lost 23 pounds since July. And now they fit so good. And I actually have a waistline again. I'm very excited about that. So when I put them on this morning, I was like, okay, all right, go me. But thank you for the compliment. I'll try not to be as awkward when I get compliments moving forward. Okay. Yeah. All right. So now that I have my incense lit and my cards ready, I also want to use these cards. Do I want to use these? No. I'm going to use the Osho Zen cards as our clarifiers. And the Neon Tarot. And I don't remember the name of this one. If you know this one, put it in the comments there. All right, we're going to go Aries through Pisces. I'm going to meditate just to clear my energy so that I'm a clear vessel before I start my readings. And if you meditate, you're welcome to meditate with me. If anything else, it'll help you clear up your vibe. But if you don't, that's all right. Just sit there. I'll only be gone for a minute or two. And then we're going to get started. So. Okay. Whew. Dang it, why is it so hot in here? All right, let's start with you, Aries. Starting with Aries, we're going to go Aries through Pisces, a quick you versus them. 1 to 2 cards for you, 1 to 2 cards for your person, and a clarifier. So let's see. I was not ready. That was a good shuffle. All right, Aries. What's going on for my Aries? Welcome, guys. Don't forget to give me a like as you get in here. Let's have a little fun with our tarot this morning. Okay, Aries, you have the card of patience. Person Aries is dealing with has the card of compromise. All right. So quite literally, you may find yourself in a situation, where you're needing to have patience in a situation or to be patient with another person if they are going through something or there is maybe a disagreement. With the card of compromise on their side, they're kind of being encouraged to look at things from both point of views, not just their own point of view. I also got the term one-sided, so there could be a little bit of one-sidedness going on, whether that's coming from you, Aries, or the person you're connecting with. Yeah, it's weird because I feel like Aries, you're over here like being a good study, doing your homework, reading up on things, or paying attention, if nothing else. And yet, the Two of Swords in the reverse. So, I actually feel like the more you try to understand, sorry if you can hear my dogs, the more you try to understand, I think, another person or this person, the more confusing it becomes for you. Um, But at the same time, with the Two of Swords in reverse, I do actually feel clarity coming in here. And then you have the High Priestess over here. So I feel like you are coming to a conclusion regardless on this person or this connection. Um, but it's requiring patience, like it's requiring time. It's requiring you to maybe even do some work on yourself. Or there's something you're also trying to figure out, I feel, or this person is. And I feel like I just because somebody's coming to a conclusion here. The High Priestess and the Page of Wands on their end. This person is trying to listen to their own intuition as far as what their next steps are. The Page of Wands is a new beginning. It is kind of like an exciting energy, but it can also be an impulsive energy, and not always the most well thought out. But I feel like this person is open, okay? Because to me, this is like an opening, and they have the card of compromise. So this person may be in a space where they are willing to compromise or trying to see something from your vantage point. Um, and this is just requiring some patience here, Aries, on your part. Also, letting things unfold in a natural way, not not really making something happen, but allowing it to happen naturally, not forcing somebody to do or say anything, just letting them be who they be. Let them. That's the phrase that comes to mind. That's a very powerful book, by the way. I don't remember her name, Mel Gibbons, maybe. Let them, you know? So yeah, that's kind of what I feel for you. You have let's see, Earth and Air here. Could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Taurus specifically. But also Virgo, Capricorn. You have Aries on this side and Sagittarius at the bottom of the deck. But take that part with a grain of salt. It's a general reading. Let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Mel Robbins. Thank you. Okay, I was close. What did I say, Meg? Okay, Taurus, you have the card of success. Woohoo. Let's see the person you're connecting with. What do they have? They have the card of postponement. Very interesting. Okay. The sun. Ah! The sun and the five of cups. I'm going to take note of these, even though I only said two cards. Eight of pentacles, the moon. Shit, the seven of swords, and the strength card. Wow. Um, wow, Taurus. Okay, here's what I like about your reading. You have the card of success. So whatever this is that you're going through, you're going to be overcoming it. Okay. So, and there's some sort of success in this for you. But the sun in reverse and the five of cups to me is a sense of depression. It is regret or moving or simply just moving away from something that no longer serves you, doesn't serve a purpose in your life. Now, this could be how you're feeling, or it could be the other person because it's a general, but somehow this is a success for you, though. You know, sometimes when we walk away from things, people, places that no longer bring us joy, bring us happiness or fulfillment, that is a success, even though it can be sad at the same time. I would call that, like, the term that I'm getting is like bittersweet. And then you have all this weirdness over here with the Eight of Pentacles, which is working on your emotions. And yet the Seven of Swords is like something being hidden. There's something also being hidden emotionally going on that may require some work on yourself or another person to work on themselves if they have a lot of deep seated emotions or things that they're hiding, things that maybe they're ashamed of or they don't like about themselves. Or maybe this is you. Okay, keep it real if this is you. I have strong Leo energy over here. Leo again. Some of you connecting with Leo or have that in your chart, but I also have Pisces and Scorpio here, but could be any sign. The person you're connecting with, Taurus, is in the energy of postponement, which is exactly as it sounds. Like, look at how bleak, how boring, how stagnant this energy is. And it's like this person is. See, the interesting thing is like there's an ending here, but then there's like a going back and forth, going back and forth, going back and forth. And this is what's stagnating their energy. So there's something that needs to end on their part. And yet, as opposed to letting it end, they keep vacillating or going back and forth between like going back to something old or an old way of thinking or old whatever, and then also knowing that that needs to end at the same time. So this could be behaviors they're trying to end, but they keep falling into old patterns or old situations that they know they need to let go of, but they keep entertaining them. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what's keeping them stuck, is that they're not truly just letting it go and letting it end, or going back and forth in their mind about your situation. I mean, it could be a million different things, but I feel like for you, if you walk away from this, or at minimal, walk away from the negative emotion, then there's a positive outcome here for you. All right. So, and I also heard for some of you, what is simply just walking away from the need to fix things or fix another person or fix something, that's not fixable from your end. You could be dealing with, like I said, Leo, Scorpio, uh, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But it's a general, so take that part. Take it if it resonates. All right. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Oops, I got the wrong cards on the wrong deck over here. I have a song so loudly in my head right now. I cannot get away from it. And he says, "You're under my skin." Under my skin. Under my skin. I got you. Maybe that's for you, Taurus, or possibly Gemini or somebody in the collective. I got you under my skin. Um, because I cannot get that song out of my head. Oh, I forget I should know the artist's name because he's very popular. Teddy Swims. Yeah. Under my skin. Let's see, Gemini. All right, 103 in here. Say what's up to me. Give me a like. Oops, too many. Let's see, Gemini. That was the card of isolation that wanted to come out, but we'll see. The dream person Gemini is connecting to moment to moment, moment to moment. So I want to pay attention to the card that tried to come out initially, as that may resonate with some of you. Some of you may be isolating or feeling isolated or having a sense of like, I don't know, needing to be alone, not fitting in, outsider, abandonment, or you could be connecting with somebody on that level. Okay, that's a small group of you. But for the rest of you, you have the card of the dream here. Okay, so there is the Magician and the Eight of Pentacles. What's interesting to me about this card, Gemini, is you can see like this is the reality, right? And then this is the dream. This is where this person is right now. This is where they want to be. And I feel like that's kind of a sense of what's going on here. Like you're in the reality of something, but uh there's where you want to be in the future, right? Like future planning, future visioning, what you wish something would be, or some of you holding out for. Some of you have a dream job, dream relationship. Since it's connecting, since I'm doing you versus them, I'm gonna say it's something that you wish about this person. Like maybe you wish that they would, oh my gosh, I'm getting the song Better Man. Some of you wish that this was a better man. Um, oh, sorry, I was trying to get a lyric from it. I'm sure you guys know that song, but man or woman, okay, it's a general reading. Or just like in general, like a sense of like wanting, maybe more closeness, more intimacy. Some of you want to work on things or work on yourself or work on this connection. With the Magician here and the Eight of Pentacles, it's like wanting to manifest some sort of um wanting to manifest, what I was going to say is a correction, or manifest something dedicated. Some of you are doing this, right? You could be coming closer to a dream becoming a reality, or coming closer with this person, or working on things with another person. Doesn't have to be an intimate partner, it could be a friend, a family member, whatever. This person is taking it moment by moment. The Sun, the Hierophant, the Eight of Wands. So this is having a positive outlook. It's talking about commitment, it's talking about communication, it's talking about things moving forward. So I feel like, Gemini, if you're in the space of like wanting to work on something with another person, or grow something, or you have an idea of where you would like it to go, I feel like this person is in the space of seeing the good and feeling committed, and maybe working on things or talking through things, or taking things day by day, being okay with taking things moment by moment, looking for the good, looking for the positive, trying to also take the higher road, especially when it comes to like communication and how they speak. So yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus, a Leo, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces. But take that part with a grain of salt. All right, Cancer, you're next. Is it Pearl Jam's song? Yes, can't find a better man. Wow, okay. Some of you think that you can't find better. Well, that's never true, honey. If I could, then I would. Oh, there's a different song. Wherever you will go, way up high or down low, I'll go wherever you will go. Who sings that one? That could be for Gemini or Cancer. All right, let's see. Cancer. You have the card of laziness. Person Cancer is connecting to transformation. Okay, so I cannot get away from that song that just came through. Why is my screen so weird? Can you guys see me all right? It looks real dark and grainy or something. I don't mean to get all up close to you. Okay, sorry, Cancer, back to you. All right. You have the card of chilling out, laziness, hanging out. This person that you're connecting with seems to be going through a lot of endings or changes or transformations on an emotional and a spiritual level. Oh my. Way up high, or down low. Okay, that's got to be for you, Cancer, that song. Holy. All right. So, I don't even know where to begin. Are you connecting with the Taurus or no? Gemini? No, Taurus. Either one of those signs. I also have Scorpio here. But regardless of the zodiac sign, Aquarius out now. There's a lot going on. Okay. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. Hell no. All right, so Cancer, some of you are trying to overcome like heartache or hurt feelings, or some sort of ending, um, but yet it won't end. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the song that never ends is coming to my mind. But the way that you may be trying to cope with it, do you guys hear that? Okay. The way you may be trying to cope with it is by like ignoring it, chilling out, not caring, being blasé, not giving it attention, not feeding the beast. Um, or maybe that's the encouragement because the Six of Wands is like trying to overcome something, and feel like you've done it. But the way that you're going about it may be um like I just said, like or the way to go about it may be to just like kind of chill out and know that the universe has your back. If something is not meant for you, let it end, right? The tower is trying to come in to change or remove something, and yet there's the stubborn Empress energy that's not letting something take place or unfold in a natural way, kind of like standing in the way of that. That could be you or the person you're connecting with. This person that you're connecting with has the star and the Ten of Swords. So they're going through changes, they're going through endings. The Ten of Swords is an ending, right? And yet the star is here, which is hope and healing. And yet I feel like at the same time, it hurts, it's painful, it is exhausting, both physically, mentally, emotionally. Like change isn't easy. So I feel like you're, you know, trying to like coast through something, and then this person, I feel like they're having a more difficult time, trying to stay afloat or stay in a place where they don't feel like the Ten of Swords. And maybe that's why something hasn't truly ended yet, or somebody truly hasn't let go yet, because like There is this stubborn need to hold on for whatever reason, whether that's energetically or spiritually, or to, I get stubbornness here. I mean, for the people are stubborn for a lot of reasons, but whether that's coming from you or them, that's kind of what's standing in the way of things moving in a healthier direction. Could be dealing with the Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Scorpio again, Cancer. But it's a general reading. So, okay, for some reason, my lighting is driving me nuts. We're going to go to Leo next. I'm going to try and mess with it for a second. And did y'all hear the beeping in the background? What the hell was that? Maybe it's just the way the. Push it over here. What's that? Better? See my huge beanbag over there. Okay, a little bit better. I'm also out of the sun now, so that's nice. um. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go to Leo. I can't get away from that song now. Way up high and down low. Okay, Leo, going with the flow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're a person clinging to the past. Or geez, are you connecting with the Cancerian? Because that was kind of the same theme. Or are you on the cusp possibly? Let's see. Leo. All right, the Two of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. Why does everybody keep getting all these cards? Holy cow. All right, so you also have the King of Wands in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse, and Death and Rebirth in the upright. Okay. Some of you are dealing with the Cancer. You're on the cusp. If you are, or you have a Cancer, Moon, or Rising, check out the reading I just did. That's probably going to resonate with you as well. Let's see the person you are connecting with. The Hierophant. Okay, because what I get here, and I'm just gonna say it, as a stubborn ass MFer. And I don't know if that's you or like the person you're connecting with or somebody involved, but I kind of felt that in the Cancerian reading. Yeah. So, Leo, I feel like here you are trying to go with the flow, and yet at the same time feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place. And it's like you're trying to get to the next step, you're trying to get to the next level. And there are doorways of opportunities opening up here for you. But you also have over here on the sidelines some pretty iffy energy. Like the King of Wands in the reverse to me is, you know, um super insecure energy. Like the King of Wands in the upright, Leo, you at your best, let's say that, would be confident, would be assured, but when you're in the reverse, when you're not feeling yourself, it could be extremely insecure energy, and a lack of confidence. With the Queen of Cups in the reverse, this is like not trusting your own emotional guidance, um, no emotional control. Some of you are lacking confidence in your ability to truly like control your emotions. But at the end of the day, I feel like Leo, that's all in your head because you have the death card here, which means putting an end to that, getting back in control of your emotions, getting back in control of how you feel. You determine how you feel at the end of the day, nobody else. There's no need to go back and forth about it, you know, or to question yourself. Leo, some of you are questioning yourself or need to get a hold of yourself emotionally, or this could be the person you're connecting with that needs to do that. Whoever you're connecting with, there may be somebody from the past or they're clinging to the past, okay? And I feel like this person is the right thing to do. Something about the right thing to do. Like whatever action they're taking, whatever way they're thinking, they feel that that is the right thing to do. Okay? There's karmic justice here, there's balance. Um and I don't know why clinging to the past would be the right thing to do, but that's what this person feels like is the right thing to do. And I don't feel that you're going to budge that, Leo. But you can, so don't lose yourself trying to make someone let something go that they're not ready to let go of just yet. And that's why this encouragement to like go with the flow so you don't drive yourself insane. You know, it could be like this person can't let go of something that was said or done in the past, or a past person, or a past whatever, their past trauma. Like they may always be hammering home about shit like that or something. But it's like they have to be in a space where they're wanting to move away from that. And I do not feel that they are because they feel like it serves them somehow. And maybe it does. I don't know, or they feel like this is the right thing to do based on my past, or like they're referencing their past and then they're basing their decisions on that and they feel like that's the right thing to do. And maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree. I guess it doesn't matter because I don't feel like them changing their mind whether you agree or disagree, which as a Leo that could be very frustrating. You know, but and this could be vice versa, by the way, because it's a general reading. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Libra, a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Yeah. And Aries. So, but take what resonates, leave what doesn't, Leo. And let's go forward. Virgo. Let's go forward to my Virgos. I guess I'm glad that that song is in my head and not the other one anymore. But I would like a new song. You're welcome, Laura. I think it says Laura. It's hard for me to read that. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your support. It means everything to me. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, you have the card of change. And your person has the card moment to moment. Could be connecting with Aries energy. I think Aries had this card. But let's see. Look for my Virgos. Ah, why does everybody? Oh, crap. Everybody keeps getting the same cards. Or too many cards. All right, the Three of Swords. It's in the reverse, though. I'm happy to see that. The Three of Pentacles. But you also have the High Priestess and the King of Swords in the reverse. Not the best energy. I'm going to leave that over here. We're going to come back to that in a second. What else? Person they're connecting with. Two of Pentacles. And the Four of Cups. So, Virgo, I feel like here's the thing. There is change here on a cellular, emotional, spiritual level. Some of you have been through the ringer or had your heart broken or broke somebody else's, I don't know. but I feel like you're coming out of that because the Three of Swords in the reverse is kind of like healing from that. This could be old scars, old wounds. This may not even be recent, but it's moving past the like initial ouch period, right? The Three of Pentacles is the study, learning, figuring things out for yourself, figuring something out on an emotional level for yourself. So I feel like that's positive in the sense that you're learning from the past or learning from past mistakes or past heartache or whatever this is. And yes, there's still a scar, but it's not an open wound anymore. Like you're moving past that and you're learning from it, you're growing from it. Now, what I don't like is what the hell is this? Okay. The King of Swords in the reverse and the High Priestess. So the King of Swords in the reverse is somebody who jumps to conclusions, right? Who is not based in facts, but based in um, it's like a very illogical energy, paranoia, things of that nature. Um, And then the high priestess in the reverse is like not listening to your intuition. So I guess be careful about jumping to conclusions, not listening to your intuition, or, the king of swords in the reverse too can be mean AF, mean as fuck. Like beat you up with your words. Be careful about that if that's you. Okay. Um, be careful with that energy. Or if you're dealing with somebody like this, just be aware. Just be aware that this person, if you are dealing with them, is in that energy. Now, I actually don't feel like it's this person. So if that's not you, a lot of you, that's you. You need to be careful with the things you say. But if this energy over here isn't you, it is also not this person. So it's an outsider or a third party that I'm talking about. Because the person you're connecting with is the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. This person is trying to take it day by day, moment by moment. They're kind of back and forth though at the same time. And what are they back and forth about? The Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is the sense of disappointment, feeling disappointed, wanting to emotionally detach because of the disappointment. So I feel like if this person is uh, grieving something or feeling disappointed or just not in a good emotional space, the reason that they're not in that good space is because one, they are not taking it moment by moment like they need to, but two, they're also going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with how they feel, what they want, what they think, because of this disappointment type of energy, which is causing them to detach emotionally. Right. So, could be dealing with, let's see, Cancer, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And I have Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's go to the next. Libra. Libra. Let's see. Oop. Let's see what we've got coming through for my Libras. Libra, you have the card of aloneness. And then, can you guys hear the notifications? I keep getting a notification on my phone. Um, we are the world. Okay, so a Libra, are you going at something alone, or do you want to be alone, or there's like an isolation type of energy? Oh my gosh, is everybody going through something right now? Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, person you are connecting to. Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. Um, you could be connecting with a Virgo or a Leo. Like they all have similar energies. Here's the thing. There's that song again. I got you under my skin. So this could be somebody that you got under their skin or they got under your skin or something of that nature. The Queen of Swords and the Five of Swords in the reverse. So the Five of Swords is my conflictual energy. Sometimes it talks about loss, walking away, rejection, things of that nature. It's in the reverse. So you're coming out of that and you're now intellectualizing something, right? And yet at the same time, the Seven of Swords, there's lies here. There's something hidden, there's something deceitful. Um, but you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure it out alone though. Like I feel like whatever's being hidden from you, Libra, um, it's right there. It's right there. Whatever it is that you're looking for, or the answer that you're looking for. Some of you may have walked away from a situation because of deceit, because of lies, because somebody was wearing a false facade. And like you're just now figuring out like who you were really dealing with or the person you were really dealing with. And this is causing you to feel a sense of aloneness. Um, but let's keep it real because this could also be you. You may have covered up something, hidden something, lied about something, and or you may still be doing that, but you did it from a place of like, I don't want to say revenge or rejection, but some of you, yes. Um, and you alone are the only person that knows that, or something like that. Okay. So if it's not the other person, then it's you. So you'll know which one you are. What's funny to me is this person has the 10, which is the card of completion. They also have the Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So this person wants to win at all costs, even if it means starting a conflict, even if it means like if this personality to me is somebody like who is willing to go toe to toe or fight with you just so they can be right. Like being right is more important to them than being loving or being understanding or something of that nature. Be careful with this energy, Libra, because I feel like this is somebody who could actually very much exhaust you because their strongest desire is to be the Six of Wands at any cost, right? Um, because we are the world is also like somebody getting attention or somebody, feeling like they're overcoming something or like they're the bigger person. And so that's their perspective, right? Like they are fighting to be the bigger person or the better person, better yet said, the better person. And yeah, there's a lot of like, I don't think this person really knows how you see them or the truth of how you see them. It could be that the only thing that's being hidden is like the truth of how you see this person, but you would rather keep that to yourself maybe than reveal, how you really feel or how you really think. Like this person could be thinking like they look like they are winning, and in your mind, they're a loser or losing, you know? I don't know, something weird. Or like in your mind, they're a liar and yet they may think that they look like, I don't know, a winner. Ah, it's not the best message. Sorry, this one's not going to be for all of you, but I have to call it like I see it. There's something definitely being hidden though. There is definitely a sense of feeling confliction or feeling like somebody got under your skin or this person has the ability to get under your skin, okay? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini is the sign I'm seeing, but you can also be dealing with Aries, Leo, Sag, and let's see, Libra, Cancer, Aries, but it's general, so it could be any sign. If you hear can you guys hear my phone keeps vibrating? It's because my my kids are playing basketball, but they're playing it right outside of my outside camera, and so the motion detector keeps going off. I'm like, somebody is at your doorbell. It's like, no, they're not. But okay. So if you keep hearing that buzzing sound, that's what's happening. Sorry. All right, 135 in here. That's what's up. Thank you for being here. I missed going live too. All right, we're going to Scorpio next. Thank you for keeping up with the timestamps. Appreciate you. Carol, thank you. Okay, Scorpio, you have the card of possibilities. And then your person has the card of breakthrough. So, mm, okay, I like that. What else? My Scorpios. Damn that, Five of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. There was one more. The Hermit. Okay. So, Scorpio, if you've had a sense of feeling like maybe a sense of defeat or exhaustion or loss, I feel that you're now going into the space of seeing like the possibilities that are available to you in your life. I feel like you have learned, you have grown from something that for some of you downright devastated you. For others of you on a smaller scale, just left you feeling at a loss at some to some degree. With the hermit here, it's like a lot of deep self-reflection, a lot of lessons learned, also a lot of opportunities opening up to you because you've done the work on yourself or because you're learning through this process, right? Um, so you may be interested in broadening your horizons or, going to new places, moving, things of that nature. Now, the person you're connecting with, this is interesting to me because they haven't learned yet. They haven't learned their lesson yet. Like this, or this person is very unsure, very insecure, very guarded, very closed off. Um, this is not open energy, and yet there's a breakthrough here. So either there needs to be a break in that energy, or there is one coming for this person. This is super untrusting energy. So it's like where you have kind of evolved a little bit, Scorpio, or learned your lesson or done some sort of self-reflecting. Like this person hasn't begun that journey yet, or they are blocking themselves from doing that. And I don't feel on purpose, but they may be. Like, I feel like this person doesn't trust, or they don't trust themselves, or maybe they don't trust that you have actually changed or done the work on yourself or something like that. But either way, whether it's you or them, they're just not trusting and they're not very open. And yet they're keeping, they're holding on tightly at the same time, which is interesting to me. So they're holding on tightly, but they don't even know what they're holding on tightly for. Yeah. So that's why the tower has to come in and there's going to be a breakthrough around that situation. Yeah. Short and to the point. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Aries, Cancer, another Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus. Is primarily what I'm seeing. But take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. How many times do I have to say that? Sagittarius. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with my Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Ooh. All right, so you have the card of maturity, and this person has the card of control. Okay. What else? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the King of Pentacles. Mm. Let's see this person. Five of Pentacles. And they also have the Wheel. Interesting. Okay, so there's definitely this message here, Sagittarius, about karma, karmic timing, divine timing. What's interesting to me is you both have the Wheel. Yours is in the reverse, though, and theirs is in the upright. But you also have the card of maturity, and they have the card of control. So for some of you have broken maybe a karmic bond or a karmic lesson you have grown or learned from or matured from, right? Maturing. And then the King of Pentacles is like this energy of, somebody who has done the work, somebody who is grounded, who is stable, um, very giving, and maybe it's because you're in this place now, Sagittarius, because you've learned your lesson, okay, or you've overcome some sort of karmic lesson and it's caused you to mature. Now this person is still in the lesson, right? With the Five of Pentacles here, especially, this person is still trying to control a situation, and it's coming from a place of maybe they're scared of abandonment or they're scared of losing control, or, all control comes from an insecure place, a place of not knowing oneself, of not trusting oneself, right? So I feel like this is almost identical to Scorpio. Now, some of you are connecting with Scorpio, or you have that in your moon, rising, or Venus. But I feel like where you've kind of matured and grew, Sagittarius, and broke uh, like a karmic or a generational pattern for some of you, even, right? But definitely a pattern that you've had in your life. This person is still on that hamster wheel. They are still looking for love in all the wrong places, or looking for a handout in all the wrong places, or just, still repeating patterns and mistakes. And it's around the issue of control, or feeling like they are in control, or that they need to be in control. And this is hindering their growth. So yeah, pretty simple. It's straight to the point about what's going on here. They need to learn, and they will in time. But that's not on you. So you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Actually, all I have is Earth, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Scorpio. But could be any sign. All right, let's go to Capricorn then. Did I read your mind? Yeah. Well, being as I'm a tarot reader, then that's probably a good thing. Oh no, you're talking to somebody else in the chat. Okay. I'm not trying to read anybody's mind. I just read the cards. But yeah. Let's go to Capricorn now. Capricorn. Thank you for the 11.99 super chat. I appreciate you. All it says is A, so I don't know. Is that your name? Thank you. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn, your card is clinging to the past. Person you're connecting to is the card of morality. Who got clinging to the past? Could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus. Oh, the Fool in reverse. Hell no. The Six of Cups. What are you doing, Capricorn? Why are you holding on to the past? Some of you. Okay, let me get the rest of the cards out. Who did I just get that message on? That Leo. Leo. Some of you have Leo in your chart. Or dealing with the Leo. Um Oh Lord. Okay. So Capricorn. If there has been foolish behavior in the past and you have trouble letting it go, you're going to attract it again. And some of you have, because you've been clinging to the past, and or thinking, I don't want to say clinging because that sounds way harsher. If you've been thinking about the past a lot or a past person or something that's happened to you a lot, you're going to repurpose it in your energy and your environment. Some of you are attracting somebody from your past who may want to reconcile with you, and yet the morality card is here. Like, so there's morals involved or immoral behavior for some of you involved here. The Three of Cups can be a three-party situation, three people involved. And yet this person is looking in your direction with the Two of Wands. So, and I got morally corrupt. So let me just put it to you this way. If somebody has fooled you before or they are morally corrupt and you're for some reason still stuck on that, clinging to that, you may very well attract that person back or another person who is also just like that vibration, and you need to be aware and you need to be careful, or you need at least need to ask yourself deeper questions, because this is keeping options open as the Two of Wands, right? Keeping options open, um and because you have the Fool, and look at the Fool, this is a trickster, it's in the reverse. So that means to me that there's been foolish behavior in the past, whether that came from you or this person, and yet there's a clinging to this, whether it's you or the other person. There's morals involved, whether that's you or the other person, and this person has kept their horizons open or maybe keeping an eye on you, possibly Capricorn, and yet they're entertaining other people, or there is more than just you involved. And yeah, or this person may be watching to see if you want to reconcile, or they are maybe wanting that. They may believe they're trying to do the right thing, but based on past behavior, they have or you have done something foolish here that may or may not have been resolved. And so because when you leave things unresolved, it's hard to eliminate it from your energy, and it's hard not to think about it. And because you think about it, you get more of it. You get where I'm going? So be careful with that. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag, uh, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus is the primary energy I'm seeing here. So let's go to Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. Aquarius. Letting go. Person Aquarius is connecting with. Rebirth. Okay. What else for Aquarius? Oh, there's the Ace of Cups. I'm going to keep it over here. Nine of Wands. Queen of Swords. Yeah, some of you are in the space, Aquarius, of letting go, and it's from a sense of protection. It's what are you protecting? You're protecting your heart. You're protecting your love. You're protecting what you love. Some of you who you love, right? And sometimes that means getting into the space of letting go. The Nine of Wands, though, can be super challenging energy. So it may be challenging to let go of something or to move forward in a situation, especially because you're a freaking air sign and you're an Aquarian. So it can be really hard for you to stop that big old brain from rehashing things, analyzing things. um playing things through your head over and over and over again. That could be a true challenge you're facing if you're trying to, forgive or let go or walk away, especially if it involved your heart, your emotions, your love. But I do feel a sense of like this need to defend or this need to protect. Maybe that's where you're coming from, or maybe you're shutting down to protect yourself so that you can let go. But there's a lot of contemplative energy here. Person you're connecting with is the rebirth card. So they're going through some major changes. And transformations. They have justice and judgment. Um, there's something that they don't think is fair here, which is interesting to me. Like this person wants fairness, they want balance, and yet they have a lot of judgment, right? So they have a lot of um, whether it's self judgment or judgment towards you. Like it's hard to keep the peace when you also feel judgment or resentment or whatever towards a situation or another person. um so that could be something that needs to change in this person's energy. Or the other way I could read this is like this person is making a decision, right, to keep the peace, to try and be fair, to maybe see things from your side, your point of view, if there's been a lack of that here for you, Aquarius. Um, like this person could be changing up, changing up. There's something I don't like about this judgment card. You could also be dealing with Libra, and you have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, which is Aries. The Emperor likes to be in control, okay? And I guess that's why I don't like this judgment card, because I feel like there's a controlling aspect to this person, or um something like that involved as well, and yet trying to get justice or some sort of fairness here. Okay, so could be dealing with, like I said, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo, but could be any sign. Take what resonates for the millionth time. Okay, I'm gonna go to Pisces. 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 The Miser and Participation. Hmm. Okay. This could just be an indication, Pisces, that, pay attention to your money situation. Saving up your money might be a good idea. Um, but sometimes the miser too is also like super closed off energy, somebody who is not really wanting to share. Okay, that could also be you, or it could be somebody you're connecting with. The Six of Swords. The Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. Person you're connecting to. Oh, who got the same exact combination? Was it Virgo? Some of you dealing with Virgo. Okay. So, wow, Pisces. Some of you are, this is very stubborn energy to me. And yet, with the Seven of Wands here, it's like what you really want is to be able to let your guard down and move towards a peaceful resolution here, right? And yet there's a sense of feeling like you need to be guarded, or you need to like keep things close to your chest. When it comes to this person, they have the card of participation, which usually tells me that they're looking to participate in the connection, whatever. And yet at the same time, like this person is back and forth, back and forth. They don't know what they want. They don't know what they're thinking. They may be extremely inconsistent, so here they're like, saying or acting like or whatever that they want to participate in this family or in this relationship or in this friendship or whatever it is, you know, or we're on the same page and blah blah blah. And at the same time they're flip-flopping, flaky, don't know what they want, inconsistent type of behavior, like one foot in, one foot out almost is what it feels like to me. Like, yes, I will say this today, but if I feel differently tomorrow, I may be different tomorrow. And that's hella inconsistent behavior. And it comes from a place of like them not even knowing, maybe how they feel or where they stand, and yet they want to participate. Um, some of you with the Seven of Wands, it's like, not getting the hint. I don't know if you're not getting the hint or this person's not getting the hint, but there does seem to be a lack of clarity here. See, this is the Six of Swords. You're headed in like kind of a different direction. Like I feel like you may be, if you feel this person isn't getting the hint, okay, or whatever, you're coasting into a different direction, right? Um, yeah. And that may be why you're closed off, or you're not really that open right now, or some of you, that's why you're saving up money because you're getting ready to go in a different direction or move, or um I don't know. I feel like it seems like you're on the same page with this person at times, and then other times it does not feel that way, and that's, you know to me that's confusing. But you're trying to look for calmer waters, resolutions, and this person's a flippy floppy over here. So yeah, I could be dealing with this. I've got Scorpio at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I got all the signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Yes, that's Pisces. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me on your Sunday. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope it resonated with you. And if nothing else was fun, and that you had fun, and yeah. So let me know in the comments below. The more traffic, the better. Also share this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Why? Because then you're gonna miss out on my notifications when I go live. I go live on Facebook as well. I'm doing a book club over there about change and law of attraction. You're welcome to join. It's free. And I also do daily card readings for the collective. So Tarot Time with Dana is the name of my Facebook. Check me out. I'm on Instagram for funsies and TikTok also for fun. But you can check me out over there too, TTWD24. Otherwise, I'm wishing you all a lovely Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the love, the support. I appreciate all of you more than you'll ever know. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.